Hi everyone. In this video series I'm going to target specific sections of the game and give an overview of what they are and how they work. These will range from the basics of the game up to explanations on specific boss fights and their mechanics and ways to progress them. The aim is that no matter what part of the progression system you are at within the game, there may be some videos you may find helpful. Be it a brand new player wanting to learn the game, a few months term player who may have hit a sticking point looking to progress, or even a later player who knows most of the ins and outs of the game and is just looking for some pieces of information or clarification on some aspects. First up in this video is the game navigation screens and what the sections of your Bastion are and do. The tutorial of the game gives you a basic rundown of how to navigate the early sections, such as getting into campaign locations, selecting champions, and equipping and leveling gear. So a brief overview of the Bastion starts with the summoning portal. Here the shards you gather will be stored and can be accessed to pull champions. A future video will give a breakdown on the types of shards and what they provide. The Great Hall is where you can store medals earned in Arena and Live Arena to unlock affinity and area bonuses for your account. The Tavern is where you can access the leveling, ranking, ascending and skill upgrade section of your collected champion. The Forge is where forge materials you have gathered are stored, and from here you can craft varying ranks and types of gear. The Guardian Ring has multiple sections: the Sparring Pit, Faction Guardians, Champion Empowerment, Champion Unbinding, and Token Trader. This will also get its own video explaining the different sections and what they do. The Altar of Souls is where, as your account levels up, you will access gathering coins and soul stones, and will be stored here and can be summoned to receive souls for your champions. The Market is where every hour there will be a refresh of basic items and champions that can be bought. There are also shards that can be bought. Usually the shards are the only things worth purchasing. The Mine can be purchased for 500 gems, and then upgraded a further 2 times for 500 gems each time. This then passively generates gems for your account, so if you plan on playing the game long term, it is a good idea to grab and upgrade this early to speed up the rate at which you recover the gems you spent, and then spare gems after that. In the bottom left is the shop, where you can spend either gems or real world currency for your account. You will often notice pop-ups in the Bastion screen for offers that are in the store. Missions are the generic progression line of the game. This is a sort of basic guideline of how you should be progressing through the game. Be careful though, as this was first set up years ago when the game first came out and hasn't really been updated or streamlined for how the game works these days, so some missions seem out of place for where you are currently in progression. Quests are where you access your daily, weekly, monthly and advanced daily quests. The Challenges tab. Early accounts will have sections of challenges to complete to varying degrees and offer rewards for each challenge, and then another reward for completing the set of challenges. You can also find badges showing an achievement you have earned on your account. Passes is where your first apprentice challenge, then Forge Pass after, will show up when active. These are basically like season passes in other games, where you complete challenges and earn rewards. There is a free path and a paid path. The Clan tab is where you can find, join or create your own clan, and join like-minded players and work together on different content and progression. The Index is a section where you can view all champions in each faction of the game and see if you've collected them, read up on their skills and stats. Also, most of these champions have been receiving their own lore over time if that interests you. The Champions tab is where you see a list of all of your own champions in the main storage, Master Vault and Reserve Vault. Battle is where you access the varying content of the game. These will all be discussed in future videos. The hourglass icon is your daily playtime rewards, going upwards as you spend more time in the game each day. The Tournaments and Events tab are where you see the varying different tournaments and events currently active. Again, these shall be discussed in their own video. I hope you found this helpful and look forward to seeing you in the next Raid Explained.